Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mr. T coming at you from Portable 3. We are finished the Global Read Aloud. Congratulations. That's so exciting. I hope you've enjoyed the last 6 weeks. I hope all the Kahoots have brought a lot of fun and a lot of excitement and anticipation. Those leaderboards, how you anticipate each week whether or not you're going to make the list. I've really enjoyed seeing all the hits to my website, all the support from the teachers in the Facebook group, and all of the posts on Twitter, the photos the teachers have sent me, the encouragements. It's been really cool. I remember one of my highlights was getting a thank you video from a small school in Australia. And it's just so cool. All over the world, students are playing. Believe it or not, over 50,000 students logged in over the last 6 weeks to play the Kahoots. Mind-boggling. It's pretty awesome. So thank you so much for that. Students, take 5 seconds right now and run over and give your teacher a big high five, okay? Because they didn't have to include these Kahoots in your 6-week Global Read Aloud, but they did. This is a bonus. This is an extra. So go over right now. We'll take 5 seconds and give them a high five. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back to your computers. And teachers, I want to say thank you to all of you for logging in each week to my Facebook page, for joining it, for the support. I want to say thank you for all the coffees that you've purchased. I really appreciate it. If you're not sure what that is, you can go to Mr.T from p3.com. At the very top, there's a little icon, a coffee symbol, and it's just my thanks for those coffees. I really appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to Hendrix Strong. You can see right here, I've got my Hendrix Strong t-shirt on. We have a teacher in our school whose son has been diagnosed with leukemia. And as a staff, we are supporting little Hendrix with these t-shirts, but also with a GoFundMe. And teachers, if you'd like to show some support or just get some more info, you can find the link down below. Okay? What else did I want to tell you about? I think there was something else, but I forgot. But for today, I've got a whole heap load of shout outs that I want to give. All right? And I'll try and think of, that's what it was. Stock market challenge. We're going to be doing a stock market challenge. Students, it's so much fun. Teachers, so easy to do. You're going to have a few options, of how long you want to participate in. But stock market challenge, I want to teach your students who are all playing right now about the stock market, about investing, about stocks, about companies. And we're just going to have a little brief intro to it, whet our appetites a little bit. We'll be doing it now and possibly later on in the year. But teachers, I'll be sending out some more info in the Facebook group for that. Okay, so make sure you check it out. I'm not going to give you any answers today because you should know all the answers because this is a whole book Kahoot, right? It's a recap. But I do have a heap load of shout outs that I want to give, and I want to do those right now. Okay? All right. Here we go. First on my list, I have Miss Smith's 4th graders from Streamwood, Illinois. Thank you so much for playing. I've got Mrs. Reed from Carlsbad, California. Oh my goodness. I got postcards. And they're right up there on the wall, but I can't show them to you. I got postcards from this class all the way in California. Thank you so much for sending them. We appreciate it. Miss Spacey's class, 5th and 6th graders from Holland Landing Public School in Ontario. Thank you so much for playing. Another Ontario school. You're close to where I live. Thank you I didn't get a class. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Miss Fueger's class and Mrs. Chase's class, 4th graders from Meadowbrook Elementary in Wisconsin. Thank you so much. Miss Bridget's class, 5th graders in Ottawa. I've got Miss Skunta's 5th graders at Deer Run School. Thank you for playing along. Madame Thompson's 6th graders at J.B. Mitchell School in Winnipeg, Manitoba, another Canadian school. Miss Odette, 6th and 7th graders in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. 4th, 5th, 6th graders, Miss Evans from Quill Lake School. Thank you for playing along. Oh, I've got Miss Blackier's class from Beaverton, Ontario. I've got Mrs. Defoe's fifth graders from Okotoks. Oh, I don't think I said that right. Somewhere in Alberta. Miss Defoe's class, somewhere in Alberta. Thank you for playing along. Miss Renaud's class in Battersea, Ontario, 4th and 5th graders. Miss Tewksbury and Miss Dunford's 5th graders in Lebanon, New Hampshire. Oh my goodness. I have family in Lebanon, New Hampshire, believe it or not, and I'm going to email them to find out if it's the same school. Who knows? I do. I have family in Lebanon, New Hampshire. That's pretty cool. My wife's cousin, she's a teacher at Dartmouth College in Lebanon, New Hampshire. So, all right, I'll have to message you. That's cool. Miss Smith's 5th and 6th graders in Creemore. Mrs. Lee's 6th graders in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Oh my goodness, we got a lot going on here. Mr. Paul's class, Portable 106 from Glenwood Public School in Windsor, Ontario. Thank you so much for playing along, Mr. Paul's class. Miss Holmes, 5th and 6th graders from Broadview Public School in Ottawa. I've got Mrs. Norgard's class, Crystal Lake, Illinois, 4th graders. Miss Blaze, 4th and 5th from Copper Cliff Public School in Northern Ontario, way up north. Madame Kelly's class in Winnipeg, thank you for playing along. I've got Mrs. Newdorf's class, 4B at Isabel Sellen School in Crow's Nest Pass, Alberta. That sounds like it's really far north. Mrs. Kelly's 6th graders at St. Mary's in Listowel, Ontario. Mrs. Sankey's class, North Salem Elementary School. Thank you so much for playing. I've got Miss Tran's class in Mississauga. I've got Mrs. K's class at Cedar Hill in Surrey, BC. Thank you so much. I've got Mr. Yen's class in Walnut Creek, California. I've got, oh my word, Mrs. Wilson Blackie class in Burlington. Thank you for playing. Mrs. Diaz's class, 5th and 6th graders. Thank you for playing along. I've got Miss Earl's 4th graders at New Horizon in Irvine, California. My students will be thrilled. Well, let me give you a big shout out. Thank you so much for playing along. I've got Miss Hidemaka's class, 4th and 5th graders. I don't have a city or a town, but I know who you are, and I wish you well, and thank you for playing along. I really appreciate it. Let's go to Miss Ginn's class. We've got 3rd and 4th graders from the Champ Block class in Richmond from Alexandria, Alabama, and she has been playing all 6 years. Yes, I remember you. I do remember you. I remember your profile picture, so thank you for playing along. Miss Kirkman's 7th graders in Bellingham, Washington. Thank you for playing. I really appreciate it. Miss Swan's 5th and 6th graders from Confederation in Sarnia. Thank you for playing along. I've got Miss Vanderkoys from the Upper Elementary School at Avalon Montessori. I've got Miss Quattro's 6th and 7th at Hammond Elementary in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. I've got Mr. I know Mr. McPherson. He teaches in my school district. Mr. McPherson's awesome 6th graders who are virtually the best. Mr. McPherson teaches online students, or teaches online, and he said they are virtually the best. Hilarious. And my last one, Miss Reinwick's class in Portola Valley, California. Oh my word. I really appreciate it. You know what I also wanted to shout out as well? I'm growing a mustache, a little furry friend on my lips. I am raising money for the Movember Men's Health campaign. 0 money goes to me. I'm going to link down below to my personal bio page if you'd like to help me in my efforts to help raise money for men's health. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, we're at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I feel like 10 minutes is a really round number, but I don't want to keep you on any longer than I have to. So let's end it there. Stock market challenge is coming. Genuine, sincere thanks to all of you for playing along. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed all the shout outs. Thank you for your patience. And we're going to end this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're at 10 minutes. Have a great day.